if this found you, then I believe that there is something truly beautiful, something beyond your wildest dreams, something that your brain cannot even comprehend because it has no idea the magnificence that's waiting for you. There's something on the way into your life. And Spirit knows you're hanging on by a thread, and Spirit wants you to know it's coming, and it's 10 times better than you could have ever even imagined, okay? Think of your wildest daydream, the wildest daydream that just gave you so much joy to think about. It's 10 times better than that, because that daydream, the best thing you could think of, that's only what your brain is capable of coming up with. But Spirit has infinite knowledge. Spirit knows ways that'll make you so happy beyond your wildest dreams. I want you to think of it like this. Your higher mind conceives of ideas. Your lower mind, your brain, perceives the ideas. So there are ways in which you cannot even fathom. There are ways that the universe can put these synchronicities together. There's so many different moving puzzle pieces that will come together to make this happen for you easily. You don't even have to feel like one day you're just gonna look back and be like, how did I even get where I'm at? This is amazing. That's what this is about for you. We have the High Priestess here, okay? You've been wanting answers. You've been trying to tap in. You've been trying to get this intuitive knowledge for yourself. Because I think that deep down, you know there's more to what's going on here in your life. You know that there is something bigger. There's something bigger. There's something bigger behind everything that's happened to you in life. And you're wanting those answers. And you're trying to tap in. You're like, give me a sign. You've probably been seeing a lot of angel numbers. You've probably been seeing a lot of signs. You want to know what they mean. How do I connect to my own spirit guides? How do I get these intuitive answers? You're capable of doing it. Let me tell you that. Everyone is. We have the Four of Swords. You need to relax and meditate more. Meditate. Okay, here's the deal. Meditation, when you're just like, meditate, that can be kind of hard to do, because I get it. I have 3 kids under the age of 5. Where is the time to meditate, right? But what you don't know is that you don't necessarily have to sit there in silence going like this, okay? Meditation is a state of mind, okay? So if you can get to that state of mind in any way, then you're meditating. You're tapped in, you're tuned in, okay? Here are ways that I like to do it. I like to go on walks. Strap that baby to the stroller, go on a walk. At least a 15-minute walk, okay? There's something about that repetitive motion, your feet on the concrete, that repetitive motion about getting your brain in that meditative state, okay? It's something that you don't have to think about doing. You just go straight in nature, look around, boom, you're connected. Cleaning, yes, cleaning can put you in a meditative state. Again, I think it's anything that you do that brings you this repetitive motion connects you. Something that you don't have to think about doing. You're not using your brain. You're just doing this repetitive motion. Driving, yeah, a lot of the time I get a lot of really good downloads while I'm driving, because again, you're just in the zone. You're not thinking too much. You're just following the road. Okay. Think about what is your version of meditation. Maybe you're a painter and you love to paint. That will put you in a state of meditation. It's anything that you find yourself doing that passes the time, and you look back at the clock and you're like, oh my God, 3 hours have gone by, but it feels like it's only been 15 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of thing that's going to put you in that meditative state. Do that more often, and you're going to start receiving downloads, okay? What's a download? Well, it's a thought that pops in your head, but you didn't think it. You received it. And a lot of you guys are like, I think I know what you're talking about. I've had that happen before. Yes. That's how you know it's from spirit. It pops into your head, and it's always something that's positive. It's never going to be anything negative. If it's negative and it's filled with emotion, that is you. That is your brain, okay? But if it comes in, it's neutral. There's no emotion attached to it. It just falls into your brain, and it's this piece of knowledge that you didn't even think of. It just came into your brain. That's spirit, okay? Because spirit's energy, and that's how they talk to us. They give us these thoughts, okay? So pay attention to what thoughts you're receiving, and find a way to tap in and tune in more often. Maybe cooking is your thing that gives you that state of meditation, okay? So try this. If this video found you, your spirit guides are wanting to connect to you, and you don't need anyone else. You don't need anyone else to help you, to give the message to you, because you can grasp it on your own, and this is your sign to do so. Make sure you're following me, okay? Because I post these readings all the time. There's gonna be more you need to hear, okay? I'll see you guys next time.